You're listening to the Empowered Equestrian podcast, and I'm your host, Teal Shoop. In this podcast, you'll discover how to empower your life and your business by learning to say yes to yourself, to say no to your baggage, and to say what if to your dreams. Learn how to reclaim your inner peace and harmony and multiply the joy, freedom, and abundance in your life when you bring into your life more of what builds you up rather than tears you down. Because creating what you want in life is really all about aligning versus hustling, flowing versus fighting, and loving versus doubting. And when you embody this, then anything becomes possible in your life. I'm glad you're here. Hey there, welcome. Welcome to this episode 13 called The World Needs You. I'm so glad you're here. I'm just going to start this off, I guess, with like a question. What do you think the chances are of you being born? Let's just start there. It's sort of an interesting question, and it came to my mind recently about, what is your path in life? We're business owners, we're entrepreneurs, we're career women, career men, equestrian professionals. We're out there creating in this world. And what are the chances that we're even here doing that? And great, Google it, look it up, take a quick look. And what I'm seeing is, scientists throw out there, the chances of you even being born are 1 in 400 trillion. Okay, so yep, that's a lot. Those are some long odds. Imagine the money you'd win at the Kentucky Derby with those odds if you came in, But it got me really thinking about how important it is then for you and for me to show up in this life. Because with those odds, why are you here then? It's amazing. It's astounding. These odds are so long, so vast that you are so special and you are here now in this time doing whatever it is you're doing that is on your heart, whatever it is you're called to do. And what a small chance that would have even happened. Because let me ask you, why are you actually even in business? Why do you have your business? Why do you offer your services, your products, whatever it is that you do? Think about it for a second, because I'm guessing because you're listening to this, it's because you want to help people. And of course, to help yourself. I'm guessing if you're listening to this, it's not because you started your business because you want to spend your life eating bonbons and hanging out on the couch. You feel called to do something, right? You have an idea, a vision. You want to help others, right? And maybe I'm wrong, and maybe this isn't you, but I'm guessing if you're listening to this, you're very much interested in how you can serve others. You have an idea, something to share with them, something to make their life better. You have a deeper purpose. Even if maybe you're not quite sure what that is, you still feel this draw to offer whatever gifts you have to others, right? And I totally felt this way even back in the day when I was starting my leather care company, right? And it all really started, right, because I saw my horse was actually suffering and there was a need that could be filled. And I had the skills to create what was needed to fill that need. And also at the same time, with all the things kind of coming to a head, I was also looking for a path to leave behind my corporate job, all the stress, the nightmare that was, and move into something that supported me better, supported my family better, and felt like I was actually doing good in the world. I was actually helping people. I wasn't ensnared in someone else's vision of what they thought the world should look like and their ethics and morals and integrity and worldview. And so here I am helping people with that business, just as now I've been called to move into this space to help you in other ways, right? With mentorship and coaching and all of those things, right? But think about for yourself all of the people that you've helped over the course of your business. Can you count them? Do you know how many that is? Can you put a number on it? 5? 1,000? 1,652? Whatever that is. And even if you think you can put a number on them, even if you look at, oh, I have sold services or products to X number of people. And you think that, oh, well, I've helped that many people. Well, I got news for you. You've helped way more people than that. And you say, wait, Teal, how can that be? Because, look, I just helped these people. I have the numbers. I have the data. But that is what's so amazing about how you help people, is that helping one person isn't helping one person. Helping one person is helping that one person, and then it's helping whoever else they are connected with. It just expands and ripples outward and grows and grows and grows and grows. And that's why it's so important for you to show up in your business and be visible and tell your truth and share your message and look for ways to serve more and more people with your message and your help, your special sauce. That's you. You're the unique sauce. You're that secret sauce of what you do that reaches out and helps people. No one else can do that. They're not you. They're literally not you. You are you. You were born. You are you. Your energy, your experiences, the way you think, how you feel, what you say, the energy of every single one of your cells is you and unique to you. No one else can do what you do. And that's why it's so powerful for you to share and serve and offer your services and products and help to the world, because there are people out there just looking for exactly what you have and in your energy and in your special way. And if you help just one person, that's sometimes I think I get so hung up. We all get hung up in, oh, grow, help more. And yes, that is so true. But just by helping one person, it has ripple effects and such power to make huge changes. So, like I said, there's so much good you can do when you step up and show up. And I know that can sometimes be a little bit hard. And I've had to overcome this too. And it's something that I know I'm always going to be working on, is being visible and being comfortable with sharing my truth and saying the things I am called to say and letting that flow out of me and not censor it, not shut it down because I'm worried of who won't like it or who's going to be the naysayer or judge me. Well, guess what? Human nature. You're judging me now. I'm judging someone somewhere else, even though I'm trying to do less and less of that, right? As part of just being human. And doesn't matter what you do, good, bad, right, wrong, whatever, you are always going to be judged, and haters are always going to hate, and someone somewhere is going to think you're amazing, and someone somewhere else is going to think you're the craziest thing that ever happened, and you're nuts. But that doesn't matter, because you're here for a reason. You were born, you exist, you believe in sending your message out and serving, you feel it in your heart. I know you do, or you wouldn't be here. So let her fly. Open those doors, go kablooey, let out the stuff you got to share. Because is it more important for you to keep it all locked up inside and not tell your truth? Or is it more important for you to get out there and help people, right? The world is waiting. The world needs you. They need what you have. They are craving it. even if you don't think so or don't see it now. Your people are waiting for you. And this is so true even if you've been in business for years, decades, are multimillionaire, whatever. This is still so true because it can be so easy to become complacent and think, I've already shown up, I've already done the work. I don't need to present this and keep putting out my message anymore. It's kind of already just out there, it's just sort of going. But you're blocking then that energy, right? There are more people out there still waiting for your message. And how are you depriving them if you keep it inside? Because that's the thing of it. When you help someone, it's not just, I helped them, I solved a problem, boom, in a box, done and dusted. It's not some like finite thing. The way I've always looked at it is helping people is basically starting an infinite chain reaction. So think about, you're tipping over the dominoes, right? You've helped one person and that's tipping over one domino, because even if you are just solving one little problem for them, maybe they are needing their leaky faucet fixed and you come and you fix their leaky faucet. Excellent. Okay. That solves their pain. That solves their inconvenience. That solves their leaky faucet and all that goes with it. But now stop and think. You've solved that physical problem for them, but what have you also given them emotionally? Are they happy now because their faucet is fixed? I mean, okay, maybe not. Maybe they're like the biggest curmudgeon ever and they're never happy about anything. But chances are, right, that most people, they're super happy that you've solved their problem. You've removed their pain. You've given them something good. You've helped them. Okay? So now, do you feel good about that? Right? You've helped someone. How do you feel? I mean, pretty great, right? But now look at them. They've been helped and they're happy. Now, think about when you've been around people who are happy, right? Do you start to then feel happy? Does other good happiness start to ripple out from that emotional state and the energy of the happy person, right? Totally. You can think of so many examples of this, I'm sure, right? Like attracts like. Happy creates more happy. It rubs off. It's like rubbing shoulders with people. It rubs off and ripples out then. And by raising that emotional state, because you solved a problem for someone, they are then helping others around them simply by raising and rubbing off that emotional state, that happiness rubbing off onto others. And now those people are happy. And does that happiness then rub off on their surrounding people? And on it goes to create a ripple effect of raising this emotional state and this amazing energy in others. And as we've talked about, circle back around, as we've talked about, when everyone is in a higher energetic state, a higher emotional state, and a more joyous, positive state, man, I'm so excited. I'm so pumped right now. You can hear it. This is when other amazing good things start to happen. This is creativity. This is you attracting even more amazing, wonderful things into your life. The law of attraction in action at these higher energies, pulling in the positive things into your life. Just because if you go all the way back to that first domino, you helped one person, that created something positive, which rubbed off on other people to create more positive, ripple. You start to raise the energy of more and more people through your one act, starts to change the world. So imagine the power. Take a breath. I'm so pumped. Imagine the power if we all turned our attention on just helping more people. One person at a time. And how that just then streams out and multiplies and expands so amazingly. I mean, in a way, it's beyond even what my mind can even comprehend, because this is so powerful, and I think it gets passed over, right? I really think it gets passed over, and I'm guilty of this also when I'm working in my business and I'm thinking about data and deadlines and taxes and marketing and all the doing and all of the things, and then stepping back and because I'm losing sight, and it's to step back and say, oh, why am I doing all these things that I'm doing? Why am I here? Because the world needs me. I am unique. I have things to say and share, and it helps people. And this is so true for you. You have things to say, things to share, and your audience is looking for you, and they're desperately needing your help. And when you share and step up and shine bright and say your truth and put your message out there, you are helping someone, even if you can't see it. Trust that it is going where it needs to go, that is helping who it needs to help, that they are hearing it in the time, the way, and the place that they need it. And even just by stepping up and sharing that message, you're helping yourself, because you're showing that then you trust and believe in yourself. And that's a huge deposit in your self-love and self-worth piggy bank. And we've talked about how important that is. So the world needs you. The world so needs you. And it doesn't mean you have to do some big grand thing, and maybe that's what you're doing, and that's just fine too. But it's like I said, it's that small little gesture, that one little domino that creates the ripple effect, and the magic then starts. So don't be shy. And I know finding sometimes the courage to really get out there, and sometimes I know you're saying your message, but maybe you're still kind of like watering it down just a touch so it's a little more likable. Been there, done that. I get that. But the power really comes when you unleash it. When you really let it go and you're not censoring yourself and you're not watering it down. Because imagine again what that looks like when you do. And I think that's also the other part of this. Have you fully considered when you put your message out there, you're not just helping, as I've talked about, those on the receiving end of your message and the ripple effect from those people who you've directly worked with, but consider how by you helping those people, right, you're creating expansion and amazing abundance financially, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, physically, whatever that looks like that you're creating for them. And in turn, because you're a business, you're also then receiving reciprocity of abundance, generally in payment, right, for yourself and your company. And that is also help back to you, that reciprocal financial aspect coming back in. And of course, by helping others, no doubt you're also receiving that wonderful emotional abundance too. But when you get paid, that money is going then into your company, and what happens to it, right? Your business is then helping your employees. Now you have income. You are able to support your family. You have vendors and suppliers that you work with. All of that is then part of that whole chain of that this then can just like blow out of control with then how much you are actually helping the world by putting yourself out there and sharing your message with the intent to help even just one person. Wow. Think about that. I mean, really, really think about that, because if you're like me, for the longest time, I know I didn't think about how big a deal it was that my business was then actually helping others beyond just my clients, right? It's just sort of, we don't think about that a lot. I think culturally, we're just like, okay, out the door. Think of clients, think of clients, think of clients, think of clients. And I'm like, whoa, that is only part of the equation. That's like half of the equation, because the other is just how much good you're doing and how much you're helping by just having your business exist and serving, right? And I know maybe we got more into this a little bit culturally when we've had the things over the past few years, when we have the economic disruptions because of the global pandemic and all of those things, and conversations about small business, big business, corporations, all of that. But I think we can often be kind of short-sighted about this and not be really, really grateful for actually how much service your business does when you put your message out there in the reciprocity that comes back from your clients, that then fuels your business and then fuels all of those that your business touches who aren't your clients. Because, I mean, tell me your employees aren't grateful for your business. They are. They are so grateful for your business. And especially when you are bringing your loving service to them as well, which I'm sure you are. Because if you're listening to this, I'm sure you're an extremely compassionate person and an extremely caring, giving, loving, concerned, and compassionate employer. So the world needs you for so many reasons. You're here and have this amazing opportunity to do incredible things. I mean, that just kind of floors me the more I've thought about that and how, geez, am I going to blow this chance? I mean, are you going to blow this chance? Are you going to blow this opportunity to make amazing service in this world, no matter how big or how small, serving one life or millions? It is all so important to step out there and share your message with love and an open-hearted, service-minded approach. Wow. You get chills. So the world needs you. Be courageous, be brave, be bold, be honest with yourself. Say what's in your heart, right? Share that. And I am absolutely pulling for you, because when you do, the magic really, really starts to happen, even more than the magic you've already created and started to experience. So, your takeaway is you are needed, you are valuable, you are unique, you help so much, so go shine bright, okay? All right, so much love to you. Thank you so much for listening to this. And if this has brought you value, I just request you please share this with others, because if it's brought you value, it's going to bring others value too. And think again how this act of service and help of you sharing it then helps others, and the amazing ripple effect that comes from that. So again, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. I wish you the most magical day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to this entire podcast. If you're the kind of equestrian that likes to help others, then share this with your friends, fellow riders, and barnmates. You know, if you've found value, they will too. So please share on your social media channels. Also, if you've got questions or have a topic you'd like to hear about, I'm here to help. You can email me at customerservice@sterling-essentials.com, and I may even use your idea on a future podcast episode. Also, if you'd like additional empowering content, connect with me on Instagram at Empowered Equestrian Podcast. Finally, I do have a personal request. If you would please leave a review wherever you listen, and a good one, by the way. I'd be really grateful, and through your assistance together, we can help our equestrian community thrive. Thank you, and take care.